I think we're definitely gonna need us a little bit of goat. So here's Josh Robbins, and he's got himself a video here called Being Vocal Supporting Reproductive Rights, and the YouTube channel is Dating Positives. But let's talk about reproductive rights.
But it's time for me to speak up to let women everywhere know that I stand with them and I stand with their reproductive rights.
You know, the good thing, Josh, is you don't have to stand up for men and their reproductive rights because men don't have any. I know if a man wants to opt out of being a parent because he's not ready, well, that's too fucking bad. He shouldn't have had sex. He should have used birth control. Arguments which will never be used for women. Oh, no. It's the evil man's that should have taken precautions, not the women's.
I want women to feel the support from men that, like me, have remained silent for far too long.
Yeah, you've remained silent about male reproductive rights as well, Josh. Are you gonna stand up and take a stand and carry a sign and march in the streets for that? Let me guess. No. Everyone else, though, you certainly will.
Because we actually believe this debate was best led and had by women, which it is.
What about men who don't want to be a father, Josh? They shouldn't have had sex. They shouldn't have stuck it in. They should have used birth control. Isn't that the mantra?
Since it's precisely about women's health.
You got women out there shouting their abortions. Why are you ashamed? Just say it. It's about abortion. It's about abortion.
But a handful of states, men legislators.
You see, there's no women in the legislatures of the following states, people. This is from Josh. He's an authority on this. Utah, Missouri, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky, and Ohio. Absolutely no women in the legislature in those states, and women are not allowed to vote in these states. Did you know that? Did you?
Who have made it their task to undo women's reproductive rights.
In what way, Josh? Let's see. There's 18 forms of birth control mandated under Obamacare to be covered by insurance companies that women can choose from. They can make their man wear a condom, reducing their chances to very, very, very slight chance getting pregnant if you're using all that stuff. Seems like they have a lot of options. They've got a lot of rights. But it's just this whole abortion thing. The last backstop on their way to a consequence-free life.
And women's right to choose a safe abortion.
It's currently not illegal anywhere, Josh.
It's time that we vocally support women now more than ever.
Until women start standing up and saying, you're right, men should also have the option to not become a parent legally. Unless that happens, them.
However women want us to support them.
Absolutely not, Josh. You go ahead and support all, but no. I am not going to support them. They've made this bad. I want my freedom. I want sexual revolution. I want birth control. I want all of these fucking things. You have 18 forms of it, and you still can't manage to take it effectively. That's not my problem. That's women's problem. They have to deal with it.
And these men legislators.
Remember, guys, no women in the legislators, and women are not allowed to vote in the states where these bills have been passed. Remember that. I know you didn't realize, even though women got the right to vote in 1920 or whatever it was, women in these specific states do not have the right to vote. It's all men. Women can't run for office in these, Gee, Josh, maybe the people of these states elected the people in the legislatures, those evil white men's, because they agree with what they're doing. Has it occurred to you that every woman is an individual, not a hive mind Borg? Not all women are pro-abortion, Josh.
Are doing what they feel they can do to attempt to control women in these states and across the country.
Here's all the birth control you could ever fucking want. All you gotta do is take it. No. Still, 750,000 idiotic females must have an abortion because they can't figure out how to use it.
Make no mistake, abortion is legal in every state. Abortion is legal under Roe versus Wade.
You know, Josh, I wonder if Roe versus Wade would have gone the other way. and said that abortion is illegal, would you be marching in the street for your right to have a say in that decision? You would want to have a vote on it. It's not fair. My rights have been taken away because I can't vote on this issue. Yet, when it goes in your favor, you say nothing about voting.
The 1973 Supreme Court decision that legalized abortion in all 50 states, women's reproductive rights, is why so many women marched in the streets.
Why don't they march in the streets for equality? Isn't that what feminism tells us it's all about? What about equal reproductive rights for men? No.
And they are leading this discussion.
Except when it comes to men. Because it affects men as well, not just women. But men, fuck them. They have their options. Don't have sex or suck it up, buttercup. You get to pay for a kid you don't want.
That affects them.
It affects men too. But we don't care what they think.
Not us.
Bullshit. Are you out of your fucking mind, dude? If a woman decides to have a child and you don't want it, you're fucked. You're paying child support for 18 years whether you like it or not. What do you mean it doesn't affect men, you silly goose, you?
It's also important to remember that it's not just women who need access to reproductive health care.
Thank God in heaven, he's finally getting... Oh, Josh, I'm sorry I misjudged you. Josh, please, I apologize. I can see now you're for reproductive rights for all.
Trans and non-binary.
What if the non-binary people are men? Are you for reproductive rights for...
also need these services, and we
women who transition into men? No.
need to make our country a safer space for those who need access to health care.
Except for men. Everybody else should have reproductive rights, but men, fuck no. Men do not get any.
I certainly don't pretend to know all the caveats of these recently passed Republican-led laws.
Because women don't have a right to vote in these states.
But I do see women that I know and respect, disgusted by what has happened.
Yeah, you know what they can do if they live in those states, Josh? They can vote these people out that passed these laws and vote people in to reverse them. That's how this little experiment we call democracy is supposed to work, Josh. Oh, wait, you don't want people voting that don't agree with you. Okay, yes, I got it.
And I want you all to know that I stand with you. I rebuke these men legislators.
Do you rebuke the governor of Alabama, who happens to be not a man? The not a man legislator who introduced the bill in the legislature. Oh, no, it's all men.
And I am willing to do more to actively join you anywhere and anytime to support your voices in protecting your reproductive rights.
You know, you'll never have to stand up to protect men's reproductive rights, Josh. You know why? Men don't have any. Link below. James Maxwell, thank you for listening.